Today, let's talk about P-pop culture. Filipinos are crazy talented, right?
My dream is really possible. You can never catch Filipino pop idol groups lip syncing.
Japanese idol groups are more like focusing on like making people happy, smile. I'm a big fan of like idol culture.
Connection.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Rio. I'm a Japanese. I'm based in the Philippines. I'm a model and content creator. I'm gonna do podcast. Yay! Today's guest is CLYN. Can you introduce yourself to the camera?
Okay. Hi guys, I'm CLYN from the group Sync, and we're about to debut soon.
Oh, the group is idol group.
Yeah, it's a P-pop group in the
P-pop
Philippines. We're gonna be releasing our single member.
It's a debut song.
It's a debut song.
Okay. Today, let's talk about like P-pop culture and Filipino idol
Yeah. the life of
industry.
P-pop idol.
The biggest idol group here in the Philippines is SB19
SB19.
and Beanie right now.
Yep. P-pop industry is really new in the Philippines, and SB19 was really one of the pioneers that paved the way for the P-pop industry to be widely recognized in the Philippines. Like, because there were groups before them, but the great wave of P-pop was really paved by SB19 and followed by Beanie, and then the other following groups like BGYO, Vision, Alamat. Those are like the biggest groups right now in the Philippines.
Horizon?
Yeah, yeah,
Horizon?
also Horizon.
Horizon, yeah.
Yeah, but they're on the newer ones.
Oh, but SB19 is pretty big, right?
Yeah,
in the US
big.
also.
They're known widely. Like, I think they're touring in Dubai and Japan, in different countries.
Do you guys know SB19?
I do.
Yeah.
Actually, I think right before they blew up, I think his name is Ken.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw him at one of Stilo's parties at Ugly Duck, and he performed there.
Really?
Yeah, and then I knew he was that guy, and then I think a little bit after that, they got like mega big.
blew
Yeah, and I'm
up,
like,
yeah.
damn, like, dude, this guy literally was just at this other party, and nobody was really talking to him. You know what I mean? But now it's like crazy.
They're crazy talented.
Crazy
They
talented.
deserve
Oh,
it.
yeah.
They deserve it.
Yeah.
We're gonna reach that level.
Yeah. How is it so far?
Well, for our group, actually it's different on our case, because like most of the P-pop groups, they have their companies, they have their like agencies, big agencies. But on our case, in our group, we don't have like big agency. We're actually independent right now.
Okay.
The whole team is basically us, the whole team. Like all the members have like different roles for the team. Like we also do our styling, do our creative direction, even our photo shoots, video shoots. It's all by the team, by the members.
Can you introduce your team, Sync,
Okay.
to the world?
Okay, Sync is actually a 7-member P-pop boy group about to debut very soon, and I'm actually the leader of the group. And our members are Pen, Asa, Jai, Sevi, Lee, me, CLYN, and our youngest one, Drew. And actually, the name Sync, it means simple yet not common.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
We're actually aiming for like, you know, to be to relate to people by the word simple, and we're like not too extravagant or like not too flashy on things. That's the concept of the group, but also not common, because like we also want to do it in a creative way. Like not, we want to bring out the creative side of the, call it boring life or like the daily life, but put a creative way into it. And also like by the word sync, we think that we got that word by like, you know, our paths are really aligning. So like synchronized by our paths aligning, our values aligning, and also all of the people who helps us. So like, yeah, that's when we decided to call it Sync.
That's cool. That's cool, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, like, I have so many questions about
You
like
can just throw it.
yeah, like your life, your journey. What inspired to, you know, be an idol?
To be an idol, actually, I grew up watching my sister watch K-pop.
Okay.
Growing up with that kind of influence, like it really made me think that I also want to be like that. I also dream of being an idol even when I was young. But here in the Philippines, that time, it wasn't really widely known. Like even K-pop before, it wasn't really widely known in the Philippines. And like a lot of people who stand K-pop are being ridiculed, making fun of. And I'm really happy that now K-pop and P-pop is really getting big and recognized in the Philippines. So it's a lot easier for the new generations to like, you know, achieve their dreams of becoming a performer, and a singer, a dancer, you know. And actually during the pandemic, it was actually that time that I really made up my mind that I'm gonna be that days. I'm gonna be like that someday during the pandemic, because like I have nothing else to do. And I just graduated high school that time, and I was watching a lot of K-pop videos by 2020, like, and then there's like P-pop groups arising one by one, and then I also saw SB19, like BGYO, Beanie during those times, and then those are the days that I really felt inspired seeing them, watching them. Filipinos do P-pop. And it really made me think that, oh, so my dream is really possible. My dream is really accessible now. It's not just a mere dream, but it's really, you know, I can reach it now. It's closer to us, because like it's being recognized, it's being widely known in the country.
Philippines opened the industry for like
It was
idols.
getting accepted slowly one by one.
What was the reason, you know, Philippines opened the door? Is that also K-pop culture?
Yeah, I think K-pop really influenced the acceptance of the Filipinos into the idol groups culture. Because like I remember like during the 2017 to 18, K-pop is really getting big worldwide. Like paid by BTS, Blackpink. There's a lot of groups that have been growing big in the world. So I think Philippines was greatly influenced, and then, you know, wanted to. Filipinos are crazy talented, so why can't we have that in our own country? So I'm really happy that there are Filipino companies or Korean companies that wanted to, you know, launch our Filipino groups.
Definitely agree with that. I mean, Filipinos are crazy talented, right?
Yeah, like we have our own natural what they call it, Filipino throat chakra, I think. Yeah, 'cause like they call it like that on, like, usually on Twitter. I see a lot on Twitter. Filipino throat chakra. Yeah, because like Filipinos have naturally amazing voices. Like you're gonna hear it everywhere, on the streets, on the birthday parties. They're just belting out high notes. Yeah,
I was so shocked when I came here. Like everyone is good at singing and dancing also, right?
yeah.
So
You also sing and dance, right?
before
Yeah, because you
before before. That's why I was so shocked, you know, when I went to the, you know, dancing class in Cebu. You know, wow,
We
everyone.
went dancing classes on Cebu.
Yeah, that's
How was it there?
so nice. I was so surprised. Cebuanos are so like good at singing and dancing, but of course, what we call the people in Manila,
Manileños?
Manila people,
Manileños?
Manilena.
Manileños.
yeah. They are also nice at, right, good at singing and dancing. So yeah, like actually we talk about it a lot latest. Filipinos are so good at singing and dancing. Then yeah, that was the right decision. You know, that K-pop culture opened the door. Yeah, for Philippines. How can I say it? Yeah.
They opened the door.
Yeah.
They actually did not technically open the door, but like they greatly influenced Philippines into like, you know, welcoming the idol group culture. Even Japan, right? Like in Japan, there's like a lot of idol groups.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
AKB48.
Wow.
Yeah, what came first? Was it J-pop or K-pop? Wasn't it J-pop that came
J-pop,
first?
J-pop is the
Yeah.
first one. J-pop idol groups are first. But you know, speaking of the one, Japanese idol groups are more like focusing on like making people happy, smile. They are not focusing on like skills. Nowadays, they are main job for idol is like making people smile.
Like for entertainment.
Entertainment. Yeah, that's the Japanese pop culture, idol
I think
culture.
I've seen a lot of that. Like they're
Right.
really great at fan service.
True. Don't get me wrong. I like them. I like idol culture in Japan. K-pop also, but J-pop, I really love it. They are good at making people happy, smile. That's a J-pop idol culture. But K-pop culture is kind of, how can I say it? Like showing their skills.
Yeah. But actually, like, in P-pop, the one thing I could really be proud of, like, is when it comes to P-pop, you can never catch Filipino pop idol groups lip syncing. I'm not saying that lip syncing is bad, like, because it's normal in K-pop when you're performing on music shows, because they're always booked and they also get tired. They're people, right? But in P-pop, you will always hear Filipino idols sing live.
That's
You would
amazing.
always see them sing live and then dance with their all their energy pouring out. That's what I can say and I can be proud of in P-pop.
Yeah, that's nice. We have Japanese idol group.
Yeah.
Philippine
Philippine pop
Philippine
groups,
pop group, K-pop group. Why US?
Yeah, what would
Doesn't have
US be? Yeah, they have boy bands.
Yeah,
Like,
they have boy.
boy
I think
band?
boy
that's-
bands
I
is
think
what we
that
call
is
them. Boy
the-
bands.
Boy
yeah.
band.
Yeah, like
Who is that,
NSYNC,
like One Direction.
Backstreet Boys.
One Direction.
5 Seconds of Summer, the Vamps. Yeah.
Are they like?
Yeah, that we don't call them idols. We call them boy bands.
Because like I think in the US they're not really like performing choreographies and dances, but they sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make music. Unlike the other idol groups, like they sing and dance every time.
Yeah, we just don't call them idols.
Yeah.
US
Bands.
should
We call
make
it bands.
idols.
I don't know, but I feel like that's kind of a Asian thing,
I think
like
so.
idols. I think that's an Asian thing.
There was a time when Blackpink performed in Coachella.
Coachella,
They were not called like a K-pop idol. They were called like a girl band.
Yeah.
So I think it's in the Western, like they call it bands, and then in the Asia they call it like idol groups.
Interesting. In Japan, like there is a huge differences between artist and idol. Like artists are like focusing on like singing and like, performing, right? But idol is kind of like I love you. Like, how can I say it?
No,
Like,
actually, it's kind of different. Now that I think, because I'm old, right? So like I know like
Yeah.
how it was before when we thought of idols in Japan. It was like models, right? More like swimsuit and like super cute girls.
Like the
Also
idol
older.
culture is like evolving.
Yeah.
It's
It's kind of
changing every
blurred
time.
now. I think the lines.
So I think I think the culture is really evolving. It's always changing, and I think it's more on getting influenced also by the Western. So like before it was focused on like making K-pop songs on Korean, and also, but now like a lot of K-pop songs are on full English.
Yeah.
To appeal to the worldwide audience.
Now Japanese idols are trying to sing all English songs
There's
as well.
actually a lot of Japanese idol on K-pop group.
Yeah, true.
Right.
True. I'm a big fan of like idol culture. That's why I wanted to be an idol in Japan. Then I trained, right?
I think you can still do it.
Taraka.
If you want to.
Taraka.
There's nothing impossible. I've been really busy, but you know what's hard, or like being an idol and being like a normal person, like I also have to take my studies. I'm studying and being an idol at the same time.
How do you balance the like both career?
Well, I think I don't have a formula of balancing it, but you just do. I think you just balance it, and both are your priorities, so you can't like neglect one.
True.
Well said.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, that was good.
That's
It's
true.
true. That's why. Like,
Yeah.
and you shouldn't use either or as an excuse for. I mean,
Yeah,
if you
'cause, like-
if you want to do something, then you're gonna do it, and you're gonna figure out how to do it, and you're gonna make it happen, right?
Yeah.
No choice. Like just
Yes.
do it.
'Cause
Just do it.
That's the path you chose. You committed to that, so you you have to be successful on both them because you wanted that. Because I wanted it, so I'll make a way out of it. Not out of it. I'll make a way to be successful in it.
Good boy, hoy. Good boy. Yeah, in Japan there is a saying like, if you are chasing like two dreams, you're gonna lose both.
You're gonna lose both.
Both. Just focus on one. We have that kind of saying in Japan. I hate it. Right?
Yeah,
Just
like,
go both, like chasing.
chase it both.
Yeah, like
Get in both.
yeah. That's still
Because
difficult.
there's nothing impossible. Just like what I said earlier, there's nothing impossible. As long as you want it so hard, you want it so bad, you're gonna get it.
But going back to the Japanese thing though, I think that because of that thinking, that's why there's like masters in Japan. Like they're super good at this. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Oh my gosh,
That's
I like
why,
it.
bro.
I like
Yeah.
it. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not impossible. I'm a big fan of like doing everything because, like for example, if for myself, if I wasn't doing everything, like I wouldn't have survived through COVID. You know, if I only chose one thing, and the thing that I was making the most money off of was events and parties. What happened when COVID came? Fucking couldn't do any of that shit. You know what I mean? So lucky thing, I was doing all this other stuff. But they're so good at certain things, man.
Yeah.
Like fuck, it's because they have the discipline to like do that and just focus on one. Yeah, so I don't know. I think it's good and bad.
True.
I think you don't really have to, like, you know, when you want to do things, you don't really have to, you know, like give it all out on both at the same time. I think you can focus on this one and then focus on this one, like not at the same time, but you know, almost at the same time. But you don't have to, you know, give it all out at the same time every time.
Yeah.
That's why balance is important.
Yeah, balance, and you'll find your rhythm. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
like sometimes you're just tired of doing this one thing, and at least you have this other thing that you could do
Yeah,
for a little while,
definitely.
right? And then go back to it later. Yeah, I mean, you know, this is like how we live, right?
Yeah.
So
True.
yeah,
Oh my gosh. Try a lot of things.
I think so.
Yeah. Nowadays, you know, before COVID, that was true. I mean, just chasing one career. As you said, you should have like a lot of choices to live. Yeah,
And you know
that's
what's also fun, like having different sides of your life, because you tend to meet a lot of different people.
True.
Yes.
And also by that you also grow, because like when you're always in your comfort zone, you're not gonna grow. That's why meeting different people, different culture, different stories, that's really I think it's an essential part of living as a
like
person.
this, right? Japanese, Filipino.
Yeah, it's like us,
Americans.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's so true. It's like 100% true. You have to get out of your comfort zone. Otherwise, you're just not gonna grow. And if you think about it, you know, we all know people who are like, why would I go there, or why would I do this? But then later on, it shows why. Like you just outgrow the person. Like you don't see things the way that they see things, and yeah, you have a better perspective, especially when you travel. Because you meet different people from different cultures, and I think travel is so like important, even if it's just traveling like around in your own country. Yeah.
He's saying this because he was in Japan last week.
You know, going out of your comfort zone, because like you don't have to be fearless at all, but doing it scared is just as brave.
Yeah.
That's the thing to grow. You don't have to be fearless, just do it when you're scared.
What was the first action to be an idol?
I didn't get accepted.
Yeah.
That's the moment where my life changed.
What's your future plan?
I want to inspire people, for them to inspire the new generations, the coming generations more.
Let's go.
Let the stars align. We are
Sync.
Yeah, we do it like that. We actually do harmonizing.
Ah.